Real combat. Real action. Carnage Media.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Eli Murphy!
Eli Murphy making his way to the ring. Tonight's action brought to you by our wonderful sponsors at HTI, Route 30 Harley-Davidson, Flag City Tow and Recovery, Clearwater Pool and Spa, Way Bright Ingenuity, Bat Shirt Crazy, Pure Edge Lawn Care, Journey Sportswear, and B. Durst Records. Don't forget, you can get the recap, hear our thoughts on all of this action every Wednesday at 7:30 on the Carnage Unleashed podcast. We also interview fighters for upcoming bouts. And tonight we have Mitchell Harmon and Eli Murphy making their way out into the ring. We've got 3 more amateur bouts as part of our prelim card. Then we'll have a brief intermission, get into our welterweight title fight, and of course the pro bouts at the end. Look here at Eli Murphy. Looks ready to go, looks in good shape, guys.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mitchell Harmon!
Mitchell Harmon. Making his way out to the ring. Looks like he's got Josh Frazier in his corner. And Braden Benson, former Carnage Fight Series champion.
Yes, we got guys fighting out of Iron Tiger, Eli Murphy, and then Mitchell Harmon fighting out of Demolition. Both solid gyms, both well-rounded gyms. I'm excited to see this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, those Iron Tiger guys are very tough. We'll see if this one has the same wrestling component as the last one. This may be more of a stand-up fest if Eli has his way. They get Mitchell Harmon ready for the action. 3 3-minute rounds here.
I always like to see what fighters walk out to, because everyone's different, right? So you just want to see, like, what gets this dude, like, going for the fight? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. There's 2 things I check out. It's the entrance music, and then if it were boxing, it's the shoes. But Amin taught me that one.
Yeah, right. This, and for me, sometimes, you know, a guy might, his corner man might slap him and get him ready. You know, you never know.
This amateur fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in today at 153 pounds, representing Iron Tiger Fight Team, fighting out of Bellefontaine, Ohio, making his debut here tonight. He is Eli Murphy! And his opponent, fighting across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in today at 152 pounds, representing Demolition Fight Team, fighting out of Findlay, Ohio, making his debut here tonight. He is Mitchell Harmon!
2 debuters fighting against each other. This is going to be a great fight.
Yes, I've worked with Mitchell, too. Mitchell has a pretty good stand-up. He's really technical, so I'm excited to see what he does with it.
Got a little bit of a length advantage there, too.
And right with the kick. Good team.
We've already seen
Establishing
3 more kicks than we did last fight.
Good double jab into the 2.
Oh,
Nice.
This is a...
Man, good call, Kevin. You said this is going to be a stand-up fight. You caught it right on the head.
And you were right, too, about Mitchell's form. So far, looking good.
Yeah, very technical.
Harmon and Murphy are just back and forth with each other right now. Murphy's getting a little bit more significant strikes off. Well, that's just the start of the fight.
Ooh, good hook straight.
I love how they're all both patient,
Yeah, very.
especially for debuting guys.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times you're used to just seeing that rush. These guys very poised in the moment.
Looks like we got I don't know, it's a bloody nose from Murphy or not. Can't tell.
I don't know, but I like the way Mitchell Harmon is putting the combinations together. His hands and feet. A lot of times you don't see that from debut guys where they're punching and kicking all in one combination.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh, good leg kick from Murphy.
Yeah, they're both really using their feet well so far. Nice combo from Harmon.
Harmon has a great tee to establish that distance.
Especially when you're the longer fighter, right?
Murphy
Like, you can just-
clinches.
Gotta use it.
Ooh. Harmon puts the Murphy into the cage.
Good use of the knees.
Good clinch work and head positioning from Harmon.
Yeah, good cage awareness so far from these young fighters.
Harmon's kind of giving him a little bit of space on the side. If Murphy could just
Move his
kind
feet
of
a
move
little
his
bit.
move his feet and turn him up against the cage, turn him back onto the cage.
Yeah, use some strength real quick to move
Yep.
him.
A quick explosive move.
Yep.
Going for some stomps here.
Murphy's doing a good job at keeping punches away, but Harmon is foot stomping.
Harmon is staying busy.
He's staying busy, yes.
Yeah, he's really utilizing everything in his arsenal. Knees, stomps, knees to the inner
Ooh,
thigh.
good
Ooh,
knee
While
to the
keeping him against the
stomach.
cage.
Yes.
While keeping the pressure on him.
yeah, incredible, and definitely having an impact. You see Murphy going for the block, and that's what it opens up and upstairs left.
He's going to go for an Uchimata. Nope, maybe. Head and arm toss.
That would be surprising
It would.
for two new debuters.
Yes, it would.
But like I said, sometimes you can see a debuter guy might try that, depending on how long he's been training.
Or what he saw on Instagram that week. I've done it before. I'm like, oh, cool. I learned to move Wednesday once, and I did it in the fight Saturday.
Man, now that's a real technician right there. I seen it. Let me try it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Harmon's just doing a great job of controlling Murphy on the fence. Just those little shots to the feet add up.
All
to
of
a
that.
lot. Yes, a
Even
lot of
keeping
it.
him on the cage. Keeping him on the cage, those little stomps, he's just scoring. He controlled the whole first round. That's how you solidify a round.
While also wearing down your opponent. I think that was a great first round. Q, we'll start with you. What were your thoughts on Eli? What can he do to change his fate for round two?
Just be a little bit more confident in the striking. He looked like he was throwing good strikes, but he wasn't throwing combos. So if he threw a little bit more combos and was like more tenacity with everything, just like more oomph towards everything, he'd be good. Like there, he was just like kind of like laying there trying to move. Harmon was holding him there, but Murphy could have done like tried moving, bucking more, like try and swivel, like misdirection him.
Gotcha.
To get
okay.
out of the cage area.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Yeah, because if he finds himself in that position again, he's going to have to turn that. He can't be up against the cage for 3 more minutes. Amin, you are familiar with Mitchell. What were your thoughts after one round of him?
Man, Mitchell looked good, especially the way he was putting the hands and feet together. I would say once he gets him on the cage, if he's giving him a little resistance about the takedown, man, let him go. You're winning the stand-up battle. Make him come to you. You're winning the stand-up battle. If you can't get him down, all right, push him off and go back to kicking his butt.
Yeah, keep using those teeps. Those were working very
Yes.
well. We'll see if anything changes here in round two.
We got some redness on the lead leg of Murphy. And back and into the stomach with those teeps.
That's how you break your guy down. Just slowly but surely touching each part of his body.
Oh,
Good
nice.
inside leg kick.
Yes.
And right back to the outside.
Touching
Murphy
the same
hits.
leg.
Ooh,
Right
Murphy with a
hand
good
from
combo.
Murphy. Stunned Harmon there for a little bit.
And Harmon doing a good job like we've seen already tonight with that defensive takedown.
It was definitely that, too. He was kind of catching a few shots. He said, let me just go ahead and take him down and stop that.
Get a breather from that a little
I
bit.
swear.
Unscramble the brain.
Now we're in a bit of a stalemate here.
Can't see where the arm's at on the other side right now. Okay, Murphy has a good overhook on Harmon's right arm right now and controlling his posture. If Murphy can wall walk and do a big push off of the cage, he can reverse this and be on top. There we go.
He's got
See
a
what I'm-
really good underhook. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Exactly.
use
Ooh,
that.
even right there, he could have bucked.
Bucked.
So he's in a good position where he's safe.
Yep, there, see where the feet is?
Yep.
He's going to wall walk. If he was just a little bit closer, he could have done a big push over to his left.
Yep.
And then
kind of rode him.
roll him.
Yep.
Harmon
Ooh,
about
good
to post.
frame.
Yep.
Good frame with the forearm. Attempt to guillotine, it looks like, from
Yeah.
Murphy.
That I feel like Harmon's hips, he's kind of
Heavy.
putting himself, yeah.
Guillotine attempt. Both hands are clasped. Nope.
Even with this attempt by Murphy, if he can use it to cause a scramble to get himself up.
Exactly.
Oh, Harmon gets
Ooh,
out.
Harmon's out.
And now Murphy immediately.
Controlling posture and blocking the shots. That's what you need to do when you're in guard. Control their posture and work your way out and get up, or go for a submission. And if I was Harmon right now, I would be trying to frame off his face, throw punches, and get out of guard.
Yes.
Try and go for a half guard or something where I can create damage without being in danger.
What I will say, he did, as you were saying that, he was just trying that. Murphy did a really good job at defending it. As Harmon went to put his forearm onto his his chin, yes. Murphy did a good job at pushing that elbow across to get it off of him.
All right, they're standing him up, standing him up.
Referee Dan Moss
let's
stands
go.
him up. Okay.
I can see it. There's not a lot of action going on, just little shots here and there. Let's see how another outside leg kick, a teep.
And there we go, round
Great
two.
round
Great
right
round.
there.
Pretty even so far. This time, Amin, we'll switch things up. What were your thoughts about Eli? Better round for him, I would think, in round two.
Yes, I think Eli did really good this round. Even his defense on the ground, though he was on the bottom, you know, and Harmon was kind of controlling the fight. He did good at defending, good at controlling his posture to the point where they were almost in a stalemate. Though Harmon was on top of him, he wasn't scoring. He wasn't getting anything off. They were kind of just laying there because he was controlling his posture.
Yeah, he did a great job with that considering his position. And Q, now that we've seen a little bit of Mitchell's ground game, what would you like to see him apply in the third round if he's in that position again?
Honestly, those frames he was doing perfect. Just frame a little bit more and moving those hips. Moving those hips, framing, little strikes here and there, like body shots, because you want to open up when you're in someone's guard because they can throw a triangle up. So if you stay heavy, throw some small body shots and like a quick little pop uppercut, be fine. But honestly, I would like to see him if he keeps it standing, perfect. If he takes to the ground, just a little bit more staying in side control instead of guard.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, because side control, you can create a lot of damage from that area. And amateurs, you know, they can't throw elbows or anything, so they got to sit there and just fist.
And here we go, round three, an even fight so far. See if one of these fighters separates themselves here in the third round.
I like to see Eli throw a couple jabs out there just to keep him just keep him thinking, like, stay right there.
That's what I love about what Harmon's doing. Every time he's throwing a little combo, he always ends with the kick. That putting them together, your hands and feet, that is how you start to become an elite. A lot of your debuters are not doing that.
No, it's crazy to see how the sport's evolved.
Yeah, it is very good to see somebody in their debut throwing this many kicks. I mean, we just had a great first bout. I don't think a single kick was thrown.
Right.
And it was an entertaining bout, but yeah, exactly.
Debuers. This guy is throwing
one.
hands and feet.
Good 2-3 from Eli.
And now he's got to watch his toes.
Yep, Harmon clenched into the cage. Looks like he's going for an inside trip.
We'll see if he's able to get out this time. He's got a little experience.
Nobody snatches his back.
Yep. Oh,
and he's got a leg now going for a takedown.
Fence grab. If I was Eli, there we go. I was about to say, I'd be kneeing those thighs. Chop that tree down as quick as possible.
Got to keep up the pressure here.
Stomp those feet. Dude, he was just doing it to you. Stomp his. Oh.
Ooh, good way,
Way
to
to
get
rip
there.
him down.
Good way to get there. And he stepped that leg
Oh,
right
and hit.
over to get him out.
And the ground and pound. Harmon very active right now, doing everything he can to get out of here.
Block. See how he's like trying to break that posture, holding him down.
Yes, Murphy needs to sit down and gain control of the posture. Then go, like he's doing exactly right now. Sit down, make sure you got him.
You gotta get your.
Then go for your move.
Yes. Eli needs to frame off his face and then start throwing shots.
Yep.
Little shots even. Little shots to annoy him.
Yep.
Yeah, right now would be some good body shots, right? Try to get that,
Oh,
to get
beautiful,
those
yeah.
hands down.
Though, like how Jay was doing in the first fight. How
Yes.
he was cracking the body. That was doing something to his opponent.
It makes your opponent move, and that's the object. Get him to move out of the position so you can go ahead and work something else.
Yeah, anything to break that grip of Harmon right now. That's really keeping him from being able to deliver any damage upstairs. So, yeah, I'd be throwing, even if they were just little shots to the ribs right now.
Harmon needs to get his feet closer when he bucks. He's too wide. He needs to get it closer together and pick a side to go.
Not only that, he's not pushing his hips either.
No.
You have to get the guy's hips off of your hips. As long as his hips are on top of yours, you're not going to be able to get him off of you if he's a good guy.
And final seconds here.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
He almost has to push his hips and buck up. A little too late.
Another great fight, guys.
Yes.
Very technical, this one.
Yes, I am impressed. Both of these guys early into their career that they were this technical and this poised. Both of them were put into situations where it could have been the end of the fight, but they were good defensively and kept their wits about them. So, Amin, we'll start with you. What are your final thoughts on this bout?
Excuse me, if I was the judge, I would definitely give it to Harmon. Harmon controlled most of the fight. First and second round, I would have gave to him. Third round, though, I have to say Murphy did it really good, man. Like, I
That
would
back
not
take.
be. Yes, and I wouldn't be surprised if the fight went. It could go either way because he did knock Harmon down with that good right hand in that second round. So
That is true. So it could go his way.
Yeah.
Q, what about you? What are your thoughts after 3 rounds?
It's hard to pick. You think with how active Harmon was in the striking, and then how he controlled him in the first round, and then how he got taken down, but he was on top most of the second time when he even got taken down. So you would figure it'd be Harmon, but Eli did have most of the back control and top from third.
All 3 judges scored this card 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Mitchell Harmon!
Mitchell Harmon, the hometown hero tonight.
That was a good fight.
good decision.
All right, Mitchell, congratulations. How does it feel winning your debut here in your hometown?
It feels great. I like to thank Jesus Christ. I like to thank my parents, my family, all the supporters who came out. It's great to fight in front of you guys. And I like to thank my team as well, my cornerman, and the whole Demolition Fight team.
Awesome. Thank you very much.